Hey guys, welcome back to another KWA Micro Podcast. This is going to be our second podcast ever. The first one, it didn't really do too well. I think it got 36 views, but we are still proud of it. We had lots of fun.
Oh yeah.
I had fun. And it took us a while to get back into this because we were doing some traveling and we had, like I said in the post, we had some settings issues, as in we weren't sure where to do it. But we're doing it outside today, traditional standard podcast, and there's a loud truck in the background, sorry. But we're going to be doing this outside because it's nice and cool. Earlier it was like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so up to 98 almost. But yeah, we're here now, we're going to be doing this. And today, this episode is going to be about homeschooling versus regular schooling. And we have been in both areas of schooling, right guys?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
And we have our preferences on what we like better. Sorry, I really hope you guys can hear us because yeah, this is not a very conventional method for
We had no choice.
podcasting.
We had no
Yeah.
choice.
So we'll just get right into it. So let's relate some experiences that we've had during homeschooling. We're going to start with that because I think that's where our most recent memories of schooling come from. So who'd like to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
My favorite experience about homeschooling is you get to stay home. That's a whole point of homeschooling, and you also get to travel as you do schooling.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest
It's a great
thing.
experience actually. And my least favorite experience is, well, I don't really have any bad experiences on homeschooling, but I think it's just the fact that you're staring at a screen all day and you have to do schoolwork online. Sometimes, like if you want to use a printer to print, you can't, the printer doesn't work.
Yep, very nice.
Very frustrating. So yeah, that's one of my least favorite experiences on homeschooling.
Okay, Danny, your turn.
Well, we've been homeschooling for quite a few years now. We've been online PACES, which is based in Alberta, and the Alberta Conference building is in Lacombe, where we used to live. And we used to get our books from there, you know, for our curriculum. And most of the books were actually very interesting. I actually just read them just because they were books, and I really loved reading, as we've gone over before. And my most fond memories of homeschooling. Traveling, yeah. Like Lonnie said, we got to travel. We've been traveling a lot since we were in PACES. We flew to Jamaica and we were learning there, as you guys know. We were in Missouri. We homeschooled there for a while. And I think we even homeschooled here in Utah
Yeah.
Yep.
for the last bit of the year. So yeah, we got to travel a lot while we were homeschooling, which is definitely a big plus. If you're going to be looking into homeschooling, there you go. You can go all over the world and homeschool as long as you have good internet.
We also went to England.
Yeah, and
to
England.
when we
we had to go online on our classes
in the night.
at 8 p.m. in England because we were like, I think it was 11 hours
It was the
ahead of
weirdest
Alberta time,
thing.
or I'm not really sure. Don't quote me.
It was the weirdest thing. We had to
Yeah.
go to school.
What
in
we
the
did
night.
was we were exploring London all day, and then at night we had our classes.
It was so
It
weird.
was fun.
But
But
yeah, it was
what was I saying? I was talking about the internet.
Ah.
That is my least favorite part of homeschooling.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
In Jamaica, the internet can be very spotty,
So we had to-
especially if you're in a place where it's very dense, bushy trees, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we really struggled with the internet. That's probably my least favorite experience with homeschooling. But I liked the classes. I liked ELA. Math was math. I'm just gonna
Okay, Dad.
say that. I loved learning in social studies, very fun, and science. Of course, I love science. So what about you, Adriel?
Well, I'm gonna talk about my favorite thing first because that's probably the easiest for me. Then I'll slide into my least favorite. But anyways, I liked how, like, for all of us, it's for traveling, because it was the best thing for us when we were homeschooled. It's the best privilege as well for being homeschooled.
Yeah.
That's just the main thing I like about being homeschooled. I don't like that the internet, how long the classes are, even though they're supposed to be long, but it seems like 2 hours for me when I'm in class. So sad. But anyways, and also it can be, I don't print. When I was in the 8th grade, I don't print. I just do it on the computer, but I used to print and it was really difficult. So those are my least favorite things. So yeah.
And then there's also, just quickly gonna say, there's also the being with other kids online. It's not a thing. I'm gonna say that because we're not really out. I don't know how to say this, but we're not extremely social people. When we're put in a social setting, we can manage, right? But we're not going to be like up in everyone's face and all over the place like most kids are these days. Not throwing shade, but yeah, that's how we are. And homeschooling has kind of accommodated our social skills. And even though I'm sure some people are thinking and saying that homeschooling kind of hinders children socially, but I think that's a matter of perspective, and that really depends on the kid who's in that homeschooling setting.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't judge homeschooling by just social standards. It's been really helpful to us. Okay, what about regular schooling? We have been in a few schools, brick and mortar, as our mom likes to say. We've been in a few in-person schools. We've gone to I think Lonnie's been to public schools when she was younger. Right? Which is in Alberta, Canada. And we've been to a different one, also in Lacombe College. Yeah, CHS College School. And we've been to one in Missouri. I'm not going to list them all. I don't know if that's allowed.
Just go to the most recent one.
Yeah, our most recent one was in Wetaskiwin, which is also in Alberta. It's like about an hour and 40 minutes away from Lacombe.
Yeah.
And that's where me and Adriel had our last in-person in-person schooling experience. Lonnie was online because the school goes from kindergarten to ninth grade.
Yeah.
So Lonnie was in 10th grade at the time.
She almost made it because she was in 10th grade that time.
Yeah, but Lonnie was with us at the school learning online.
And she made friends, obviously.
Yeah, I even got to do PE with their teacher
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
fun.
let's relate some experiences. We're not going to go in depth, but we are going to talk about
school?
some stuff. Yeah.
Like
Let's just talk about this most recent school, because I think this is the one we were really conscious enough to enjoy. So go ahead.
Mosquitoes.
Okay, so I was in a room in the school with these two, and it was fun because I was with my mom and my siblings. I got to go out to recess, I got to have PE, I even got to join them for hot lunch occasionally. But I was in that one room, and I did get to make some friends too, which was good. But being in that school, it taught me that no matter where we go, we always manage to make friends.
Yeah.
And even if I wasn't, okay, wait, let me just okay, so let me just go back a bit. When I was in Terrace Ridge, I didn't really make any friends because I was always bullied. But let's not go there. But I think that in-person school is it's interesting because you get to see the different dynamics of people. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop there.
Don't even know where you want me to go.
You can go.
Well, it was the best experience. I remember being in that type of school because it was so elevating to make new friends, and I actually remember those friends because in the past I don't really remember my friends. Wednesdays. But anyways, learning there and having the experience to like do PE and art and that stuff, it was just so much fun. So yeah, that's all I just have to say. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'd like to mention that Lonnie, Adriel, and we were actually held back a few grades. I
Yeah.
was held back about 2 grades, I think, 2 or 1, I think. Lonnie about the same, and Adriel just once.
No,
So,
twice. 7th
yeah.
grade.
This year I'm supposed to be going into 12th grade, I think. Either that or I'm also already supposed to be in university. Lonnie should already be finished university, but we were held back by our parents. And yeah, you may think that's kind of weird, but guess what? It's okay.
It really is.
It's okay to be held back. Because you may think of it as, oh, these kids are so dumb, they need to relearn everything. Oh, some new RV just came in. It's helpful. It helped us.
Yeah.
I think we really needed it.
I needed
I
it.
needed it.
I needed it.
Yeah, we all needed to be held back. And we're really glad we were. But anyway, that's how I ended up in 9th grade at that school in Wetaskiwin. And I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the world, about other kids. And I think I learned who I am and who I want to be, and the kind of people I want to be around. Right? Because there are a lot of different types of kids out there. Some who prefer this, some prefer that.
Some are just like you.
There's some groups out there who are not as accommodating, not as welcoming. And I've learned all of that more than I could have in homeschool. So I think that's the most important asset I've drawn from online schooling. From in-person schooling. And of course, I love physical stuff. Jumping right into that. I really enjoyed the gym sessions. I enjoyed all of the games we used to play with our awesome
Dodgeball.
teacher. If you're watching this, thank you very much for all of the awesome games you used to make up,
You
all the
rock.
games you used to do for us. It was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. So yeah,
Don't
I
get
think,
emotional.
and there were some drawbacks. Obviously, there was a little bit of bullying. There were some rough edges. Our mom was teaching in that school, so she was with us the whole time.
Super
She was
fun.
kind of our life coach, as she should be, because she's our mother. And I think it was hard for her to maintain motherhood and to be a teacher at the same time. But she managed. We're here. We made it through. It wasn't a terrible experience. It was a learning experience. It wasn't awesome.
But
It was part of life.
It was great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
It wasn't perfect, but it was good.
Yeah, and now we're heading into a new school year.
Eh,
I think that's all we wanted to talk about. But before we end,
that's 13 minutes.
yeah, I didn't want to go over 20 minutes this time.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are coming out.
Yeah, it's getting really dark. You guys are probably like, oh, the visibility is getting bad. Probably getting bored with us rambling on and on about school and
Sorry.
stuff. But let's talk about the new school year real quick. We have about a few more minutes before we have to end. Let's
It's
just talk
getting
about
dark.
let's just talk about the new school year. Like, how do we feel?
Maybe we could do this if you have time.
I think we'll have time for that.
I think we'll have time.
So Lonnie, what do you think? How are you feeling about this new school year? You're going to be in grade 12. Next step is going to be university. How do you feel?
Well, I try not to think too much about it because I'm still in summer and I'm trying not to worry my poor head off. But I know that whatever lays ahead, that I know that God will always be with me. My mom and dad will be there for me, and you guys will be there for me. And I'll get to learn a lot more stuff, and I'll be prepared for adulthood.
Mosquitoes are
Yay!
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Adriel?
Stress. You know what? I don't think. Sometimes I just try to ease into it without even thinking about it. I don't like thinking about the new school year. If it happens, it happens. But
Yeah.
occasionally I will think about it throughout the day. But I just don't like thinking about it, or else my head will feel like to explode. Like, what am I gonna do? how am I gonna focus? Because I'm not a really good focuser. I can't focus properly, like, at all. So I just don't like thinking about it at all. But I'll think about it occasionally, and I have to prepare myself. My mom and dad talks to me about it, and they tell me that Adriel,
You're going to go into this grade. You have to prepare yourself instead of. Well, you can have fun, but at the same time.
you have to be doing IXL.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of that this summer.
You're gonna have to be doing IXL and doing that more than instead of playing games and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta be real.
Yeah.
It's okay. I saw ads about it, so we're not alone. We're not
A
alone.
lot of IXL ads, guys.
I was like, where are these coming from?
It's like they're haunting us. Speaking of haunting, let me just say, this school year has been haunting me because I found myself trying to really enjoy the leisure time this summer. Yeah, we're gonna end soon, guys. Don't worry. It's not like the mosquitoes are biting you, but they're eating us. But anyway, I've been trying to enjoy the leisure time. I've been doing a lot of writing, reading, watching a lot of ARC videos just because I love watching dinosaurs. Been watching videos about
Random
stuff. The new Jurassic World Rebirth that came out. I've been watching analysis videos.
By the way, guys, it's mid, but
it's
I like
not
it.
terrible.
It's just the people.
We might have a.
I won't go in.
that.
I won't go into it. Sorry.
Yeah, we might do a segment on movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
If you
That might
guys-
take like 2 hours.
Yeah,
You guys okay
we have
with-
a lot to say.
Are you guys okay with watching 2 hours of this video?
Probably not. Looks like some of you couldn't watch 26 minutes. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm not throwing shade, that's just how I am. Yeah, I've been being haunted a lot by the school year because I'm really worried. Like, I'm jumping into a whole new world.
Oh,
So
Grade
worried
11
you're-
and then 12.
You're so worried you think you're gonna get cancer.
I'm sorry, guys. Can
I'm
I?
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what? I'm sorry, because Danny, I was just I see like a whole bunch of YouTube videos popped up on my YouTube feed, and then I kept seeing freshman year. I'm like, what's a big deal? So
Yeah.
you guys let me know what
We're
the
gonna
big
be
deal is
honest,
about
we don't
freshman
know
year.
what we don't care about that kind of stuff.
Fresh.
We don't study.
Fresh.
We just do school.
Fresh.
Anyway, and then there's my last year, my math teacher. He was kind of striking fear into me, and like, if you don't do this over the summer, if you don't study this, you're not going to be prepared.
And they're
So-
already prepared. They're already putting like, what grade are you in? Going to?
grade 11.
They already Danny was in 10th grade, and they already started introducing
he was
11th
showing
grade,
us-
even though he's in 10th
And he
grade.
was talking about university work, and I was scared.
He's in 10th grade, man.
And I felt like he wanted me to fail.
might as
That's
well
not what he
get
my
wants.
teacher
Might as well
doesn't
get
do that.
your
I'm
grade.
He's trying to help me, I know, but it's scary.
My teacher
okay?
doesn't do that.
And I'm sure if any college age or grade 11, 9, and 12 students are watching this,
Please
I'm sure
understand.
you guys feel the fear too. And we're here for you.
Yeah.
We're here.
Sorry, that was kind of weird, but
Cringe.
I'm cringe. All I'm
Cringe.
saying is I'm both nervous and optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic about this coming school year. I'm gonna try and do my best because, as you know, I'm aiming to become a zoological medicine specialist. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. It's not gonna be a walk at all. It's gonna be a run or a harsh jog at best. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be a
Filled with
lot
hurdles.
of years in school, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also terrified by it.
Stressful.
I know that my parents are going to be there. My sisters will always encourage me. The few friends I have, and ultimately
Why
God
to
is
say
going
it
to be
like
there.
that?
Sorry.
Few
Ultimately,
friends.
God is going to be there for me. I know that, but you're still going to feel a little bit of apprehension.
Cast it out. Cast
Right.
it out.
So, yeah, that's how I feel about this coming school year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to do my very hardest in all of the subjects I need to, but I'm scared. Okay?
We're here. Wait.
'Cause you're-
But-
We're going to the motion and later on.
Yeah.
No more emotion.
Okay, it looks like we just hit 20 minutes. So, and it's getting really dark.
No. There's
The
still
sun
little.
is gone.
I
There's
didn't even
still a
notice
little-
the sunset
Yeah, the
because
sun
we've
is
been
gone.
Still a
talking.
little sunshine over there.
Yeah. I bet you don't see us in a regular podcast. You don't get to sit down and watch the sunset with your podcasters.
And get eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah. Just pretend you're getting eaten along with us. Okay?
I would really appreciate that.
Yeah. Share the pain. So thank you guys for watching our second micro podcast here at
Tell
Kids
them what
Wild
we're gonna do on,
Adventures.
day 3.
Oh yeah, day 3.
No, you have
Um,
to be more professional.
I just let me talk. Sorry. Day 3. We don't know when day 3 is going to be coming out. We certainly didn't
We
expect.
skipped like 3-4 Mondays.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's been
we were
like,
trying
It's
our,
actually been 2 weeks.
yeah, it's been
yeah,
over
we've
2
been
weeks.
trying so hard to catch a
Yeah.
Monday and do this.
So now that we know if this setup works, we're going to do it again wherever we end up.
And hopefully it's not where we get. But guys, the reason why we did it in the afternoon or
Is
in the
because
night,
it's so
it is
scorchingly
so
hot.
So darn hot.
it was like 88 today.
Over that. Almost,
Over that, yeah.
Almost 95.
Oh my
You
God.
could, it's so hot you could find
We
egg
stayed inside
on the
all day.
sidewalk.
We stayed
Yeah.
inside.
I mean, we went out to the store
day.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we're branching off. Sorry. We just like sharing.
Sorry, we're sharers.
So day 3. Day 3 is going to be the topic, are we average teenagers? And that's might seem kind of weird because you probably already know we're not. But we want to get more in depth about it. We want to share who we are deeper, like our perspectives on who teenagers are today, who teenagers are becoming, and why we don't really want to go in that general direction, and why we want to stay who we are.
And we're going to be
We love-
honest.
And
We're
why
gonna be
we're
honest.
proud, why we're proud of who we are, and
Yeah.
who our mom, our dad, our grandma, and God is shaping us to be.
No, Grandpa.
Yeah. Well, we'll share that later
Yeah.
on in our life.
Okay, the mosquitoes are starting to come in droves. They're gonna kill us.
I think they want to
So-
join us. See, there's one that says hi.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. We're not sure if this is gonna get more views than the last one.
Share with your friends
Yeah,
to make
share.
that happen.
Please subscribe. We're almost at 300 subscribers.
Yeah, and
Almost.
sorry we didn't get to do the shout out. We've been really busy.
We're so
Yeah.
bad at this.
I know it's summer, but we're kind of busy helping out our parents and stuff.
And we're
Yeah.
too busy staying inside
We're
in our
trying to
bus.
stay
and doing a
alive.
lot of traveling. So we're
We'll
gonna
talk
try
about
and do some.
traveling
We're gonna
later.
try and do some shout outs for you guys who commented on our older shorts and videos.
Oh, you already today's thing?
Yeah, I scripted a few.
Yeah, of course you didn't. You skipped
I'm
day
gonna-
6
I'm gonna work on
and
them.
5
Yeah.
and 4.
Okay.
We're
Thank
gonna
you
do a
guys
part two.
again. I said this so many times. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And let us know if there's anything you want to see on Kids Wild Adventures. Bye.
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 Creepy heart.